Well, I'll tell you what, we had a great weekend in Ontario. It was cool, but not a lot of snow. Buffalo, quite a bit of snow. There had to be, somebody told us there was 70 inches. I'm like, there's no way. 70 inches is 8 feet, right, isn't it? 70 inches, 12 inches, 7, it's 8 feet. 8 feet too. I don't, you say 70 inches, 12 inches in a foot. What?
It's not how much they did.
How much what is?
It's not how much snow fell.
You think there was less than 70 inches? I'll tell you one thing, it seems like there's a lot of inches. Wait, no, 70 inches, 12 is 6. No, it's less than 6 feet, not 8 feet. What am I talking about? Regardless of what fell or didn't fall, I can tell you what did fall. A lot of snow fell in Buffalo. We drove into Buffalo onto the highway from the border, and I was like, what are they talking about? Where'd all the snow they were talking about? And he said, where'd all the snow go they were talking about? Because it was bare. And literally 1 mile later, it was everywhere. Feet of snow. You can see it was scraped off the road. And it's no better right here. Now, the road isn't bad. The road's fine, but it's cleared up now. What a mess. Oh, my God. Anyway, today we had a couple updates from last night. Amy said I did do a video, and it's all coming back to me now. I'm doing it. Woodmere Betcha, our girl, finally qualified. Somebody said the other day, they heard me say she was qualifying in Ontario, and she wasn't. They said, why are we qualifying her? Why don't we just give her off till next year? Well, they still have to learn, right? There still has to be that understanding of racing. And to bring a very green 3-year-old into stakes competition at all in 2025, I think would be irresponsible if we don't give her an opportunity to understand and learn how to race. We're not looking to race her 10 times straight away. I think that the goal and objective will be 4 or 5 times under her belt, turn her out and bring her back for stakes action next year in Prince Edward Island. Jamie said that she had trained down very good, looked good. He had been in 2.5 twice with her, and then put her in to qualify, and she qualified very well today, won the qualifier, and as I said, I don't know what the weather was like. I can only imagine if it was +1 there. At the very least, a little muddy. At the very most, snow on the ground there too. I'm not sure. But 2.3 last half of a minute, last quarter 29.2. A good mile from her. And then last night, one of the better miles, although not speed-wise, but definitely mechanics-wise and gate-wise, was from What a Lady, What a Night. She looked very good last night. Beaten fair and square, uncovered first over, cleared the lead, probably got a little lazy on the front end. 2 horses came and picked her off, but I thought she raced okay. She's in the sale on Monday. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow with the sale. No one knows until like 10 minutes until the sale is over. That's when all the action, all the fireworks start. So we have 9 horses in the sale tomorrow. We'll see how that plays out. I have no idea. We'll all see tomorrow together. Somebody else had asked me, I know you're selling 9. Are you looking to acquire any? Yes. There are a couple of horses over the next few days that I am looking to acquire, but it would be for the right place. I foolishly mentioned in my video the other day that I was bidding on Tuscan Prince. I was. I don't know how high it went to. I stopped bidding at 40,000, 42,000. I said 30 something. I'm like, wow, the horse is clearly worth more than that. I went to 40 or 42,000, and I stopped bidding. And I have no idea what. When I went back on to see what he finally sold for, it said reserve not met. So I was a little surprised that Determination had a reserve on the horse. And I guess you can argue the argument. Addie, turn that down, sweetheart. The argument from both sides is very simple. You can either take the stance that I would take. I know what they're worth. I'm not giving them away for less. Or I can take the other side of the stance and say the guy who owns a horse is a zillionaire. You know what? If you're going to take the time to put them on gate, just move them. But penny saved is penny earned, I think they say, don't they? So I guess that's where he's coming from. So I don't know how close. I can't imagine. I stopped bidding 20 minutes or so left in the sale. I can't imagine I was anywhere near the final marker on that horse, and nowhere near the price they wanted for him. But I guess I can't argue. The horse is probably worth decent money. Do I think he's as good as Pickpocket? No, not even close. I don't believe so, but that's in the eye of the beholder. So I guess I'll be interested to see what Pickpocket brings tomorrow, right? What Brace for Landing brings tomorrow, and our other horses also. I had a great conversation with a couple of our clients asking why is I'm Fancy Like in the sale when she's racing good. Nice filly we got to find somewhere consistent for her after this series. Maybe Southern Ohio. Maybe somebody wants to take her back to Saratoga or Yonkers. Clearly she gets around a half good. She did not get over Yonkers as well for us the first time around, but maybe that's just a matter of making some adjustments. Don't know. Marching Forth, he's going to get around a half real good. We just aren't going to be able to get him in for another 3 weeks or so at Northfield. So are we prepared to just wait to get these horses in? Those pawns, as I put them the other day, I didn't mean that in a mean way, but if we are playing chess and we are looking at the board, horse racing is a board, those are our pawns. And I just don't, I can't see waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to get them to race consistently when we can replace them. Let somebody else take Marching Forth to Saratoga and race him every week. He's sound, I know what he's worth. I just don't know if I want to rest him and wait here at Northfield. I'd like to get our horses raced going into the new year, going into Christmas, not hoping Santa brings us a draw date. And that's the only reason they're on there. Pickpocket's on there because Memory and Imagination, Irresistible Sun were rested and are coming back. And I'm worried if the numbers of 5 but not more than 8 doesn't fill consistently at the Meadows, that leaves us with 3 horses in the same class at Dayton. Same as Brace for Landing. I don't want the nominators of 7 to turn into the nominators of 10, which turns into combined open trot at the Meadows, and then try and race them somewhere else. I don't want to do that. So it's just a matter of maneuvering our horses and our stable around. We have a big stable. It isn't easy to maneuver. It's like a big boat, but at the same time, I have to try and stay out in front of everything best I can. So if you're out there and you're looking for horses to race in Dover, to race in Saratoga, or Yonkers, or anywhere, all these horses will fit just fine anywhere. I just don't want to have them tripping over one another at Northfield and the Meadows. So that is what is going on today. That is what has gone on. The biggest news of the day is the unbelievable amount of snow they got here in Buffalo. And they play in Buffalo today, you said, right? Ugh, gross. If you're living in Buffalo, ugh, I feel bad for you. Well, look at the snow, honey. You don't see the snow anywhere else. Yeah, really. You love the snow? Do you want me to let you play in the snow and I'll come back for you later? Yeah, I don't think so. I will talk to you all very soon. Wish me luck on my birthday with I'm fancy. I'm fancy like. But I don't know. Amy and I and the kids are going to dinner. I don't know if I'm going to stay for Purple People Eater. Please excuse me. I just don't want to stay around for the 14th race. I'd rather have a nice birthday supper with my family. So that's the plan for tonight. I hope you're okay with that. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend, all 9 hours of it.